I want to talk about the newly released game Stray. You know, the one where you play as a cat and everything. If you don't know what it is, Stray is an adventure game that follows a cat in its journey to return to the surface world after falling into a walled-off city inhabited by robots. Now, immediately, it sounds like an interesting and unique game. I mean, playing as a cat who can knock stuff off ledges, scale rooftops, and meow to get nearby robots' reactions, who wouldn't find that exciting? Maybe it's just a crazy cat lady me speaking, but I was really excited when this game was first announced. The idea of just having the main character be a cat and being able to play like a cat was a big selling point for me. However, that was my first mistake when it came to this game. Although beautifully designed, this game just seems to fall short of my expectations. I found myself not fully engaged in the story of it all and finding more enjoyment in achievement hunting and just being a feline nuisance to those around me. One thing that did surprise me with this game was the introduction of combat. I use that word very loosely because the combat in this game is mostly just running away from these small fleshy creatures called Zurks, and then eventually shining a light on them that makes them pop after about 3 seconds of exposure. Now, I know this game is mostly meant to tell a short story to the player and not necessarily focus on fighting enemies. However, my biggest complaint with the introduction of combat in this game is that it was just far too repetitive. There was a point in which I had to clear an area of Zurk eggs, but this area proved to me that the game really did not offer much in variety of how these mobs reacted to the player and how the player can fight them. Essentially, step 1, shine a light on eggs to open them. Step 2, run behind a corner. Step 3, shine a light on the Zurks. Step 4, repeat. I did this about 4 to 5 times in this one area alone, so needless to say, it wasn't exactly the most enjoyable point of the game. Like many games out there, Stray also did come with some bugs. Nothing major, but definitely interesting to say the least. During my playthrough, I came across only 4 that were for sure not supposed to happen, such as not fully rendered models, mobs piling on top of each other, out of bounds viewpoints, and a very annoying looping sound file. With all that to say, it begged the question, if you took everything away and only left the story, what did Stray have to offer? And the answer for me was nothing. If you were to ask me what the story of this game was, I honestly don't think I could tell you. Too much of it was left unsaid or unexplained, so it really leaves the player wondering what is happening around them. Like, what are Zurks? Where did they come from? Why is there flesh all over the walls? Why do the walls have eyes? Why do the robots sound like bass-boosted Animal Crossing characters? Okay, maybe that last bit was unnecessary, but you can't say I'm wrong. My point is, Stray is a beautifully designed game with excellent attention to detail on main characters' mannerisms as well as the excellent visuals of the world itself. However, when it comes down to the story alone, there really isn't much to write home about. At the end of the day, I honestly felt this game received far too much hype for how it played out. The game had its enjoyable moments, however, it really didn't stand out as a replayable game once completed. I could wholeheartedly say that if I had a physical copy, I'd place it back on the shelf and that would probably be it for Stray in my life. I really wanted to like this game. I love cats immensely, but if you are considering purchasing this game, assuming you don't have PlayStation Plus, I would say watch a Let's Play video first before you add it to your cart. Thank you for watching InputSource. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you had any feedback or video ideas, send us an email here or fill out the form in the description. Game links can be found down there as well. Once again, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.